Experience 21st century learning. Experience friendships that last a lifetime. Experience the world through international opportunities at West Virginia State University. Experience a dynamic learning environment with over 80 areas of study, intimate class sizes, and affordable tuition. West Virginia State University. Experience the power of education.
West Virginia State University, where community leaders are developed.
I'm your host, Scott Wagner, and I'm here with Bobbi Harper, first baseman for the West Virginia State softball team. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
No problem. I want to start with talking about how you got to West Virginia State. You're from Ironton, Ohio. So how did you hear about West Virginia State? What was the recruiting process like?
Well, I played on a lot of travel teams from the Charleston area, and a couple of the girls I played with played on State's team, and Coach Allen came and talked to me at a recruiting camp and came here for a visit, and I fell in love with it. I love the field. I mean, I love the environment here. It was really good.
You already brought up Coach Allen. That was my next question, the coaching staff. You are a fourth-year starter here. How has the coaching staff helped you in your career here as now you're in your senior season?
They've helped me a lot. Of course, like Coach Allen said, I have had heart trouble, and they've worked with me a lot. I mean, I never stop. I never give up. I keep going no matter what. I've had surgeries from my heart, and I mean, they keep pushing me, and I just keep going. I mean, they've helped me a lot with my hitting, with fielding, everything.
Now, you brought it up. Your heart condition is something that has limited you, but obviously you can play through it at times. How has that affected you on the field? I know you missed some games because of it, and during games it'll act up. So just talk about how it affects you from day to day.
Definitely, I can tell a lot more during conditioning than in a game, but during games, like, I don't know if I just get anxious or what it is, but like my heart rate will get up so fast that like it gets so far out of rhythm, like I can't hardly like catch my breath or anything, and it's just a really weird experience. I don't like it, but sometimes I have to come out of the game. Just like over spring break it happened, and I wanted to stay in, but I didn't trust myself, so I told him to take me out. So
now you're hitting the ball extremely well right now, batting over 400. You have to be seeing the ball well to bat over 400. The last several games, how you feel like you've been doing?
I feel really comfortable up to bat right now. Like, I mean, it's been great. I haven't hit the ball this well since probably my freshman year. My freshman year was probably my best season, but I feel really confident up in the box, and I'm just ready to hit the ball all the time. Now,
everyone on the team is hitting the ball really well this season. I think Coach Allen mentioned there's 4 players batting 400. Yeah. 8 of the 9 starters are batting at least 300. So when you have someone in front of you and behind you that can get a base hit at any time, how much does that add to your comfort level at the plate?
It adds a lot. Even like I feel like if I don't get the job done at that present time, like then I feel like somebody else behind me can pick me up and move on, and we can get the job done and win some more games.
Yeah, it's got to take some pressure off of each individual.
Yeah, it does.
When you got that kind of team around you. Yes. So. And the pitching is obviously has been very good. You have Kelsey Lorraine and Sarah Pellegrin, Jaden Weinkoff, and they really get the bulk of the innings. I know you came in here as a pitcher. You were came to West Virginia State. You were a pitcher when you started. How is that pitching staff? Obviously, it's been very helpful to the team and it's been very consistent.
Yeah, it's they're doing a really good job. Like, I did come in as a pitcher, and my freshman year, I told him that I was going to go into retirement, and I didn't come out ever since. And then that's when they moved me to third base, and then last year I went to first. But our pitching is doing really good. Sometimes we have some up and downs, but they pick it up, and we're the defense behind them. We play really good. So
you're someone that has, since you've gotten here, they've kind of filled you into a couple of different spots. You mentioned it already. You started at third, moved to first base. What is that like as when you get to this level to change a position? That's got to be extremely difficult.
I mean, it was difficult, but it's still a corner. And you still get some hard shots at first base, but definitely third base was not my comfort zone. Yeah. I've never had a softball hit that hard to me ever, and it was crazy. And I don't know why Kayla ever wants to play there. It is the craziest thing ever. But, I mean, it's been a great switch. I like first base a lot better.
Yeah, and then Kayla playing, she does a great job at third base.
A great job.
And she's one of those players that's hitting really well. So let's talk about Kayla a little bit and what she brings to the team. She's an RBI machine, good fielder there at third. Yeah. What does she add to the team?
She adds a little bit of everything to the team. She's a captain. She keeps us up in the dugout. She's a strong kid, and she works through about anything. She has a great glove, and anytime we're down and we call timeout and go out on the field, I mean, we as a team like pick it up from that point, and it's like from her, like her motivation like carries us too. So she's a great leader on this team.
Speaking of leadership, you are one of two fourth-year starters on the team, or fourth-year seniors. How have you kind of taken on that role as a leader, being one of the most, you being an upperclassman, and this is a very young ball club. So how is your leadership role taken to the next level in your senior year?
I just try to keep the girls motivated. When we do get down, we need to stay together as a team and not let something bother us. And like if our coaches are, getting mad or whatever, we have to stay together and not let them bring us down. And we just got to stay up and stay positive at all times. And we just try to work together as a team. And I mean, I feel like I have tried plenty of times to keep our team up, and we're good leaders, and that we're very good motivators.
Yeah, anytime that's with this conference, as difficult as it is, that's got to be important. Let's talk a little bit about that. How difficult is this conference day in and day out? You're facing, any team can win on any given day, it seems like.
They can. This conference is really tough this year, especially just like we played Shepherd. They were a good team, but we definitely could have beat them. I mean, it was a one-run game, both games. That's like the Ohio Valley game. We mercied them both games, but they split with Wesleyan. So this conference is absolutely crazy, and, anything can happen on any day.
Well, it's great to have you on the show. Thank you very much, and good to talk to you about softball, and great luck and good luck in your last remaining games of the regular season going into the tournament.
Thank you.
No problem. That does it for another episode of the Coach's Corner. Thanks to our guest, softball coach Bob Allen, and his Yellow Jacket first baseman Bobbi Harper. That does it for another episode of the Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Scott Wagner, and we will see you next week.